Hello everyone, Jacquie Edwards here. Just trying to fix my hair. It's gone a little flat. Um, Thank you so much for joining me live at lunchtime. I was just relaxing a little bit and forgot to come on a bit earlier, so sorry I'm a bit late. I've had a great trip to Oxford this morning to meet with my property manager, and it reminded me of one of the main things that I'm working on in my business right now is kind of getting a rhythm of review. And what that is it's a way of keeping track and keeping a high level overview of the business without having to get into the detail of everything. So I've got a team that works with me, so I don't have to be in the day-to-day detail of the business. But as the owner of the business and the director, it's still very, very important that I know what's going on. I know the important things that are happening, and I know that all of the work is getting done on a regular basis and what the results are. So it's important to have a way of reviewing all of that information and reviewing it regularly. So I haven't been as good at this as I probably should be. So we've got some of the reviews in place, especially around our financials. So, I review those on a monthly basis, and my assistant puts together the reports so that my partner and I are able to look at everything at our monthly board meetings. But there's other things that I'm not quite so good at keeping track of regularly, and I've done it on and off. But as soon as times get a little bit hectic and chaotic, some of the rhythm and some of the review are the first things that I've found tend to fall away. So all of a sudden, when you've got a lot of stuff happening, some emergencies pop up, things get a little bit crazy. It's the stuff that seems like it's easy and not quite as important, like reviewing your maintenance spend, like reviewing the list of voids. Those things start to fall away, where those are probably some of the most important things that you need to be doing in your business to ensure that you keep moving up in your business. So it's really important to make sure you've set a rhythm to review all of those things. So I am going to be working on that a little bit better. I sat down and had a chat with my property manager about some ways that we could put some more of these reviews into place, because we do have 2 assistants working in the company now, and we're looking for a third person to come locally and work for us. So it's kind of dividing and conquering the work for them, and who's going to be doing what, and how we're all going to make sure we all know what's going on without duplicating a bunch of work and constantly going back and forth between people. So that's what I'm working on right now. I haven't completely cracked it yet, but we do have a lot of it in place. Now it's for me just picking who's going to be the best person to do each of the tasks, because the team has grown quite a bit this year. So the person that was doing it is probably a little bit too busy. Yeah, so it's quite exciting. And yeah, so for you, no matter where you're at in your business, you should be thinking about how are you setting up these reviews? How are you setting up these rhythms? So how often are you looking at your cash flow, kind of your future forecasts? How often are you looking at, your average spends? What kind of expenses you have, how much you're spending on a regular basis. How often are you looking at those kind of key metrics in your business? You don't have to look at all of them all at once, but it's important to just set out a rhythm and a review for how are you going to put that information together, how and when are you going to review it, what results are you looking for, what's good, what's bad, and what are you going to do with all of them. So start thinking through that. I'll try to share more information on that. It's hard to share in the live videos because it's quite, it's not detailed, but setting that rhythm up is. But I will try to share a post from my mentor Roger Hamilton in here, as he just made an awesome post about kind of rhythms. So maybe I will put that in for tomorrow. So, there's my doorbell. I am going to pop off now. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow.